Dear Class of 2020, I am here tonight to acknowledge that COVID-19 has robbed you of one of the greatest seasons of your life to date. When you're ready, take a deep breath, lean into the unknown, and then land firmly on your feet, ready to help the world rebuild the future. You were put here to do just that. You came into this world during a historic event of 9/11, a time of much sadness and sorrow. And you're going to close out this chapter of your life at a time of much sadness and sorrow. But I believe in you. I believe that your class brings much joy and much happiness to all who are around you. And I personally believe that because I've personally experienced it. You will no doubt dig deep, you're going to find your purpose, and you will make decisions about the legacy that you will leave behind. No doubt you will help put the class of 2020 on the map to be one that is remembered as a class of strong individuals who came together at a difficult time and persisted and turned something horrible into something good. I think your class motto should be, "Why fit in if I was born to stand out?" We know there have been many events that have already been lost for your class. We know there have been music concerts and jazz band competitions and soccer matches and tennis meets and track meets and many, many more things that have brought us great sadness during this time. I also want to acknowledge that we ask you all the time to make an adult decision that is unfair to ask of you. We're asking you right now to do things that are hard for adults to do. We're asking you to social distance at a time that you want nothing more than to hang out with your friends. But I am asking you to try a little harder and to continue to social distance because we want to make phenomenal events happen for you, but we do need your help if that's going to happen. When your friend calls and says, "Hey, let's just go get Wawa's and let's go sit here and eat it," I need you to make the adult decision and say, "No, I'm going to social distance." When your buddy calls and wants you to do a bonfire and says there's only going to be 7 people, I need you to make an adult decision and say, "No, I really want to have some face-to-face events before the summer's over." We need your help if we're going to make events happen. It is unfair of us to ask you to make these decisions. We know that it's unfair, but we do have to ask you to help us if there's any chance of having any events in the future. I'm going to ask you to be the leaders that I know you can be. My favorite Martin Luther King Jr. quote is, "The time is always right to do what's right." Help us do what's right so we can come together in the not so far off future and celebrate you. Let's talk about how we're going to celebrate you, shall we? So in your survey, you told us that you very much prefer a face-to-face graduation. So we're going to try with all of our power and all of our might to make that happen for you. But we might also have 2 graduations for you. We're not sure yet. We're definitely going to celebrate you on May 24th. So if CDC regulations allow, we'll have a face-to-face graduation on May 24th. If they don't, we'll have a virtual celebration of you. But we're going to celebrate you on May 24th. If the graduation is virtual, we will also have a face-to-face graduation at a later date when CDC regulations allow us to do that. I need you to watch your email. I need you to watch for Jody or Mr. Monahan or me. I need you to watch for us to email you because if we're going to do some virtual things, we're going to need your help. So I need you to do that and I need you to help us in case that's what happens. But I promise you, if there's a way to celebrate you face-to-face in graduation, we will do that. We're working hard behind the scenes to make that happen. We also asked you just how important is prom to you? And you told us prom's pretty important too. So we're going to postpone prom officially, and we're not going to give you a date yet. We're going to watch how this disease, this virus, continues to take on our state, and we're going to listen to CDC guidelines, and we're going to postpone until a safer date. As soon as we have that date, I promise you, we'll announce that to you. We're all going to do all we can to make that happen. There are lots of other events too that we're trying to work through right now. There's Dollars for Scholars, Senior Night. We know all of you are looking forward to many, many, many athletic events. We'll do our best to make whatever happen that can possibly make happen. More than anything, we want you to know we're here to support you. We know this is hard. We feel this pain too. But our dear class of 2020, we love you.